15-second shock, we can take it. That's what I took, and a couple of people took this entry to take 10-0, yeah? But now look at what happens afterwards, yeah? Instead of continuing to go and break that 4-hour week high, what happens instead? It pulls back first, right? Just generating more liquidity before higher pricing, right? Equal highs, right? Yeah. Right. So as you can see, like I said, this was your first 15-minute bullish chalk, right? And 15 minutes is continuing to go higher, come lower. You know, it's chopped like a couple of times now, right? So for 15 minutes to come back into this extreme POI here, right? Obviously, it's going to come back bearish, yeah. But we can still look for the entry here using a 1 minute time frame to get in. Okay. So here we have a 15-minute POI. We have this one bullish candle. It's engulfing these two bearish candles, so we can use both of these as a POI. As you can see, price comes into it, and it also has structural liquidity on the 15-minute, right? This is structural liquidity. This clean, like order flow when you sell to buy takes its own high, right? Take out this low as structural liquidity, right? That means that on the 1 minute, we don't need to see inducement generated again. We can just simply take 1 minute and then 15-second alignment entries, okay? So let's go on to 1 minute. So 1 minute does this, right? After sweeping this liquidity below here, the structural liquidity in the 15, what do we get, right? We get this 1 minute chalk happens right there, right? And then, you know, there's like, I think there was no entry here. There's equal lows here. I'm simply just waiting for this to sweep, and then we get this 1 minute chalk happens next, right? So after this low, these lows, equal lows got swept, we get a proper 1 minute chalk happens, like this buy to sell takes the low, this bullish candle gap in the middle, you know, takes the low clean and takes the high, you know, comes back in for an entry, right? So if we check the 15-second, what happens? Can you see how the 15-second and the 1 minute range is the same? Exactly the same, yeah? There's literally no difference on the 15 and the 1 minute, right? It doesn't have to chalk anything. 15 seconds doesn't have to chalk anything to come back bearish, yeah? If it comes straight back in, you can take this trade, yeah? So just what I said over here. If the 1 minute range is the same as the 15-second range, you don't need extra confirmation because it's already the same. But if it's slightly different, right? If the 15-second had to chalk something inside of like here to get back in, then you need 15-second alignment, right? Which it even did give, it even gave it here. So trust me, this entry here is like 1000% a valid trade, valid loss, regardless if you take it like from here or you take it from here, whatever you take it, it's a valid loss, perfect, no problem, because look at the next trade. It's an amazing win, you see? So now, right, 1 minute has gone back to bearish. We always need 1 minute to go and give us a bullish chalk, right, for us to take a trade. Right, so we need 1 minute to go bullish now in a 15-minute POI. As you can see, it takes the low, takes the high, yeah? Clean like this, you know, takes out liquidity, goes and like changes character, nice V-shaped recovery, right? Indication for higher pricing from BFIs, right? This indicates to us that the BFIs have, you know, sold down aggressively to then buy up, meaning this is the best place that they wanted to buy from after sweeping liquidity and everything, aggressively move away. And we want to be involved where they are buying from, like where the demand steps into the market. We also want to be involved in longs where there's demand, right? So as you can see, right, this whole wick then becomes your liquidity sweep wick POI, yeah, for a 15-second shock. But as you can see on the 15-second, the 1 minute might be bullish, right? But the 15-second comes back bearish, doesn't it? Because can you see how the 1 minute was bullish, but can you see how the 15-second goes from bullish back to bearish, 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 yeah? And then look what happens here. Back alignment, yeah? 15 seconds now aligned again together with the 1 minute. So simply now when it mitigates, you enter this trade, stop loss below the low, and you're chilling, yeah? Absolute textbook trade, 1.5 pip stop loss, you know, it's in late New York, so you have to be safe. And yeah, it wicked it, you know, you wouldn't have to get taken out because your stop loss should not be like this low, right? obviously make sure you add on the spreads. That spread's 1.5. Okay. 1.5 points is your spread. So if your entry is like 15, make sure it's 16.5. So 1.6 pips. It's basically like EU. And simply break even. Where's the 1 minute? Break even on the 1 minute there, or 15 seconds. Breaks, couple times. What would that be? That would be like 2 hours. Yeah, I just wait for this 1 minute boss, because it could still mitigate your entry, because it's just, it's not the smallest stop loss. If it was like a 1 pip stop loss, for example, I'd be at break even. After this 15-second break and then second break here, I'd be at break even. But when your stop loss size goes like higher, bigger, right, then you want to make sure like it's not going to come down, mitigate, and then go again, right? So that's it. Emmanuel. Wait.
Cash?
Emmanuel first. Yeah, go on, bro.
Yeah. So could you go to the 4 hour for this?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like we saw, like this was a 4 hour POI, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
And, oh wait, or was it before that? And,
we're talking about this 4 hour demand zone here.
oh yeah, and it, yeah, because it hit this 4 hour POI in the premium, it could have easily went down like that. I think you were talking about this example earlier on. So you shouldn't be looking for buys, or am I wrong?
Oh no, you're looking at it wrong. The 4 hour is here, then bullish now. We're bullish now. You understand?
Okay.
This is just a supply, but it's nothing too significant. Like, it's not pro trend. It's not a pro trend supply. It would be pro trend if it was like this. Yeah. That's pro trend, but the pro trend demand is like this. You see?
Oh, okay. So higher time frame intentions changed already, right?
Yeah, it changed here.
Okay.
From bearish to bullish. Yeah.
Yeah, and technically with this model of the first 15-minute bullish change of character, wouldn't we always be sweeping liquidity when we come back to the extreme? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but no, because remember, it has to be close to the POI. It can't be like up in the sky. It can't be like up here. It can't be here, right? It has to be right. This is your POI, so it has to be right either above it or inside of it, right? It can't be up here.
Okay, makes sense. So we gotta, if this one wasn't there, we have to look for another 1 minute fake.
Yeah, 1 minute fake chalk, 1 minute like equal lows, something like this, right? Or remember I said earlier, it has to then give you like 1 minute chalk and then inducement after the 1 minute chalk for this POI. So sweeping that 15 seconds later and then take it. Make sense?
Yeah, for sure. Cool, thanks.
Nice. No problem. Go on, bro.
Can I ask?
Yeah, sure.
So on the left we have a 15-minute first pullback.
15-minute, yeah. This
no, left, the pullback.
Pullback, yeah.
So here.
Oh, yeah, this is your question.
And the extreme, which one of these is the extreme? Which is the protected?
In this range, you mean?
Yeah, because you said we can use this for POI. But there are two POIs here.
Yeah, I mean, you can use both. It's not only the extreme, but I want to make sure that it is like basically higher up. I don't like, because if you have too many POIs like here, right? For example, I don't want to be risking my money and taking sell 4 times, right? So I just want to make sure it's up in the premium, up in the discount of like that range, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, because we have a flip and one extreme, and then I didn't know which one I had to use as a POI.
Yeah. This is only valid, before it comes into the discount, into the 4 hour demand zone. After it's done this, then I'm not trying to sell here. No, I'm gonna expect this to happen, right? So either it's gonna do the objective, or I'm not gonna take the trade. That's it. Yeah. The only way I'm gonna take this trade here is if the 15-minute chalk's bearish, right? Then possibly, look for the sell from here. Yeah. The
Yeah,
15-minute
but
chalk, not the 1 minute.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, not the 1 minute. The actual 15-minute range fully changes. Yeah,
Okay, yes.
that's the only difference. But yeah, 50-minute. Like if we get an entry in here, we can take it down. 10 hour, but then this is the real trade I want to catch. Yeah, the pro trend 4 hour. Make sense? Yeah. Perfect. Go on, just.
Abel, can you go back to when price tapped into the 15-minute POI that we saw before on the 1 minute time frame? The 15-minute POI coming from the chalk.
This one.
Yeah. So you said so on the 1 minute coming to the 15-minute POI, it makes a chalk up, right?
Yeah.
And then it comes down. But you said the word is equal lows here. That's why you didn't take the trade.
Yeah, that's literally why.
Yeah, because I don't know. I would have taken anyway. That's why I wanted to know a little bit better because it goes equal lows, yeah, but it gives me bullish intent from what I see. So I would have tried to take the trade anyway from there.
But then the thing is, don't you see how like it does a 1 minute chop back to bearish as well to get back into this? It's no longer that bullish anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
That's the problem with it, and it's also like just.
Yeah.
It's just tapping into the POI. Like it could come low. I hate these chalks. You know, the ones that just tap in and then go and chalk on the outside.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah.
I actually hate them. I've seen them not work as often. They still work, but I don't want to risk a lot of my money or a lot of it on this trade. I'd rather it come in a bit deeper or chalk inside of the range or something like this.
Yeah, true.
And yeah, like yes, this may be 15-minute inducement, but what if it wants to, create some more? Like it could do, like so it did. It create equal lows. 1 minute chalks back to bearish here to come down. So look at this bearish flow as well. Like it's kind of not showing me like it wants to go up anymore. So it's like aggressively coming down, like imbalance everything. So then after
so it probably didn't even give any 15-second shocks there for sure. So
even
anyway.
if it did, like I remember I was saying in the group, I was texting, I was like, nah, I'm not. This is not right. Like the fact that it just does. It gave equal lows and it just like wicks higher and came low. This 15-second chocolate was here, right? It just wicks and comes straight back in. Like it's not showing me that it wants to continue aggressively bullish. No, it's not showing me that. But then after the sweep, it gives you a 1 minute chop, 15-second chop. This is the trade. This is the trade. Trust me. This is the one.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, it failed this time, but then it gave it second time. This one is perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. All good.
Perfect. Yeah. No worries. No worries. Anyone else? Anyone else? Does everyone understand? Yeah. This is how your trades should look like. Every single one. One of these two. Sauce. Nearly 2 hours. Any questions? Anyone? Don't be shy. Real clear. Really clear. Perfect. Going to bed. Yeah. Good night, bro. It's in a bit. Another 2 hours to go, yeah? Emmanuel.
Hi again.
Yes.
So like sometimes we see for the 15-minute strategy, right? And the 1 minute POIs in the premium or discount are all mitigated with one another, forming a chain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like.
Oh yeah. I know you're gonna say.
Yeah.
And this is why, if you remember this day, I waited for another 5 minute chop to go bullish. Remember? Do you remember that day? Like when the POI is all like mitigated, wiki price action. Instead of taking 1 minute chalk, I was like, nah, 5 minute chalk only. And it gave a 5 minute chalk as well. But it just it literally hit my stop loss before going to the moon. So just unlucky that day, but literally like everything I said was just picture perfect in terms of like what I wanted to see, and that's what happened. It was on the live.
Yeah, but what if it's not in a 4-hour POI and this happens?
It doesn't have to be. In a 15-minute chalk doesn't have to be in a 4-hour POI. A 15-minute can happen anywhere. Yeah, it can happen anywhere. Okay.
Right. Yeah. But as like when that happens and we have all the 1 minute mitigations, can we still use, if it's not in a 4-hour POI, we can't use the 5 minute? Yeah.
You're saying like if 15-minute chocks like this and then the 15-minute POI is not clean.
Yeah, like the 15-minute POIs inside of it, like we have a lot of 1 minute mitigations.
1 minute mitigations.
Oh wait.
Forget the
Oh
1
yeah,
minute.
so the 1 minute is only for the 5 minute strategy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it has to be in the 4.
Yeah, for this entry model, the one that you said, the 1 minute POI and then 15-second model, yeah, this is a 5 minute inside of the 4 hour or coming out of the 4 hour.
Right. Okay, I remember now.
Besides from that, you have to make sure it's a 15-minute POI here and 1 minute chocks and then 15-second chocks.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Make sure you write it all down so it's not easy to just remember in your head, you know, you have to make sure it's on pen and paper. Yeah.
All right, cool, thanks. Yeah.
No worries. Emmy, 826.
Yeah. Can you talk about internal chocks on 1 minute and 15 seconds for entries and break even? Yes, I tried to settle this before with you, but
I just can't find
the. Yeah, I know you did, but can you define the rules for us? Because I've seen you taking 1 minute entry on the internal choke and also on 15 seconds.
Oh, so you're saying like when 1 minute is bullish, but then the 1 minute again gives an internal chop like this?
Yes.
Yeah. This is simply when price, you know, doesn't come into like a 1 minute POI and it just gives you a 1 minute chop instead.
No, that's not what I mean.
Because besides from that, there's no.
Yeah.
The only difference.
Right then. Yeah, go on.
Like this is a 1 minute chop as well. A 1 minute internal chop. You're saying
internal to the range. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So that's only if the 1 minute POI does not get mitigated or the 15-second does not give you an entry. Then just wait for the 1 minute to chop inside and try and take that entry if it gives you. Yeah, that's it.
Right. And what about entering on 15 seconds using internal chops?
Well, obviously 15-second is always going to be internal, isn't it? Like this was your 1 minute and 15-second is like this. So it's always going to be internal to the 1 minute. You see?
Yeah, you know, I have that pin post in the question channel, if you remember, and I said something like, if the 1 minute leg is too big, then we are going to use 15 seconds for entry. Something like that. And if we have the 1 minute and 5 minute leg identical, then we are going to use 1 minute internal, something like that. If you remember. The chat.
Yeah. You don't need to make it, you know, confusing for yourself. Though. Just simply don't need to say like, you know, 5 minutes same as 1 minute and all this stuff. Literally, just say, is the 5 minute have we have a 5 minute chop? Yes or no? If yes, does it come back into 1 minute POI? Yes. Do we get a 15-second chop? That's it. Simple. Don't care internal, external, 5 minute, 1 minute same. No, forget that.
I'm just trying to figure it out because otherwise I think that I might entry on an internal choke when it's not the case, you know, or break even on internal stuff.
Break even on internal stuff is fine with like double breaks, 2 breaks, you know, two breaks of the 15-second or the 1 minute. So let's say I enter on the 15-second here, yeah?
Yes.
Then 1 and 2, yeah? Pull back, yeah? 2-second break. You know, if
can you go to your trade on the 300K?
Oh,
short?
The sell? Yeah.
Yeah, because there is where you broke even on 15 seconds on both of the trades.
Yeah, this is a good example.
Yeah.
So as you
can see, on 1 minute for the first trade, it was break even on internal 1 minute chop, you know?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. On 50 seconds is more clear.
15 seconds, let's see.
15 seconds is not internal 15 seconds. It's
I know what you're saying. I mean, don't
Yeah.
care internal, external. Just say like, okay, do we get a 1 minute? Do we get a 1 minute boss? Yes, we do. Right, because we see how we get this. Where is it now? Is it 1 minute or 15 seconds?
it was
Oh,
a
okay,
50
we don't. Okay, we
seconds
don't
entry.
get. Yeah, so we don't get a 1 minute boss because the 1 minute boss is here. 1 minute truck is here. So 15 seconds. Then we need to see like, do we get 15 seconds truck and boss or not? So 15-second entry, just this, right? And then 15-second truck happens right there. Like boss happens here, yeah?
Yeah.
So then after this, it's gone, right? And what's it running? 4.3 R. Like, so after this aggressive move to the downside here, then again, it's all about logic. It's like, look at where my entry is. Like, will price now do this? Is it gonna do this? Like, not really. Like, do you think it's gonna do that? Like, precisely covering this high and coming to this wick to my entry. Do you think it's gonna do this? Like, not really, right?
No,
After it's done
you're
aggressive
right. Yeah.
push down and then it's pulled back up and it's done this without breaking this low, now it's coming back up. Like, I'm not expecting now for my entry to fully be holding. Like, if anything, it can easily hit my stop loss, and I'd rather be break even than hitting stop loss here after running 4 hours, especially already. Like, if it was only like, let's say it just wicked. Let's say it did this, yeah. It just wicked, come back in, yeah. Wicked this, come back in. I'm not going break even. Yeah, I'm not going break even because now price could easily do this and then go break even. Second boss under 15 seconds. Does that make sense? It's all about logic, yeah? It's like,
Yeah, it makes
there a
sense, but
reason?
I just
If you want to write it
find
down, if you write it down, it's simple. It's very simple. It's like either you wait for a 1 minute boss, okay? If it's like big, if it's enough, as in like if the 1 minute is too close to your entry, then of course wait for 2, right?
Yeah.
But let's say you enter on the 15 second like this, right? And we get the 15 second first time, right? Again, either if you just come straight back in, wicks back in, then again wait for 2 15-second trucks, 15-second bosses, I mean, right?
Yeah.
But if it just fully just melts down like this, just melts with aggression, full body closing aggression like this down, right? Then, and it's also gone 4 hours, especially like I'm going break even. Like, and plus my entry is so precisely like at this wick this here, like it's not down like this, for example. This is a different story. Yeah, now it's a different story altogether. Now easily you can hit break even. Easy, yeah. Because your entry is up here, like it's so unlikely that price is now gonna do all this stuff and then come back just to this to then do this. Nah, I don't see this. I literally don't see this happen. Very rarely, like 1 in 10 times. I don't know if I even see this happen. So just write that down. Either it's a 1 minute boss for break even, or you wait for 2 15 seconds to go break even. 2 15-second bosses to go break even. If the 1 minute is too far away, like if it's too far, you're not going to wait for that to happen. 5 bar to go break even, no, right? So wait for 2 15 seconds. But this one is the only one like scenario where like, it's already melted down after the 15 second. It's already, your entry is so precise and it's so small stop loss that price should not now come back here, right? If it wants to come back here, most likely it's going to hit stop loss anyways or something like this, or give me another entry from maybe like this, give me a different entry. I'd rather take a different entry rather than leave this one open and hoping it's going to do this. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
That's all. Does that make sense though? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'll watch this again and I'll write it down.
Write it down.
Message you about this.
Yeah,
try
no
to
problem.
Make it
Yeah, if you have
sense.
any examples and stuff like charts and stuff, and then ask me like, when would you go break even? Then you can like get a better understanding and idea of like when I would do it. But just keep it very simple, like so simple. Just whatever you want to do. Actually, it is up to you. But this is just what I do. So it just works.
Yeah,
works very well.
I'm just thinking that in the heat of the moment, I'm gonna break even too soon, or forget to do it. That's why I'm trying to make it as objective as possible.
Yeah. Well, I have it very objective as well, like I said to you. But it's only this type of entry where it's so precise here, and then now it's melted down, and it's like, okay, like why should I not go break even? Like should price now come back to here and then melt? I don't think so. Like yeah, no, that's it really. And for example, look at this one. This one is a 15-second entry as well. Yeah. When would I go break even on this trade? Like it's not gonna be, what's that? 4 pips. Yeah, it's not gonna be here. 15 seconds. Let's see. So entry, mitigation, second break, break. That's it. Break even.
Brother, what if your entry is right here?
If your entry is like this, like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like again, this one then it would like just, where is it, here to
Wait for the mitigation, right?
You mean like this?
Yeah. When would you go break even?
The same scenario, like same scenario. This one is the same scenario, just because like it's where it is, you know, like this is your entry, be broken. Like now this is not melted. If it just wicked and came straight back in, I wouldn't go break even because this is your POI, could continue. But after it's, you know, melted down, coming into some demand zone, given a reaction, now coming straight bullish back into this, like this is later, like this is now gone and done its business. Why does it not continue like to break this low?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'll go break even, yeah. Like I'd rather take a break even.
If you see a impulsive move away or
Yeah,
mitigation of your entry area, you're ready to break even with 50 seconds, right? Because I've seen some cases when you said that because the entry area got mitigated,
fully mitigated. Exactly.
Yeah, it's
no longer needed.
The only case price will come back is to take you out because the area is already mitigated.
Exactly. Like let's say it's done this, it's done this.
Yeah.
Like it's fully mitigated. Now, what's the reason for it to now, you know, come higher than this, to do this maybe?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's logic. It's all logical. Like, and it saves you a lot of losses, and yeah, it works a lot. And when you're right, it doesn't come back. When you're right,
yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
You see how many times, like I can show you so many trades where if you're right,
yeah, because I see this plays a major role in our strategy because we get a lot of break evens, and if we don't manage to break even when
you get a loss.
It's supposed to, it's a loss, and it changes the win rate.
There you go. Yeah, look at this. Just mitigates, off it goes, never comes back. Like so many times, it will just never come. Again, all of these trades, as soon as you get in, here, it's gone. Like it doesn't hit your break even. Again, this one's gone, doesn't hit break even, gone, doesn't hit break even. When you're wrong, it'll just hit you straight. And these again avoidable losses. Yeah, 1 minute chocks.
Yeah, I've seen this. I forget the 50 seconds, so we stay
15-second chocks back to bullish, for example, and then you should have waited another 15-second chock alignment to take the trade, but it just goes. Yeah. Yes, it's so important of this part, this new thing that I invented just earlier, like last week, because you know all these sources and these things, like it helps so much, man, in terms of strike rate and confirmations and stuff. Like just amazing. Like so, yeah, always. If you look at the statistics and stuff, basically at the moment, the way that things are being, the stats show that like trading at London low timing, which is 10 till 1 p.m. right? Trading obviously US 30. We're using the 4-hour 5-minute entries, which is this. It provides 71% strike rate with 10 of minimum trades. That's amazing. 1% risk, like that's next level. You know, like I've never seen. You know.
Yeah, but that's if we are taking all the trades available. But then it comes into play our 2 losses maximum. You know.
Yeah, but even with the 2 losses maximum, like there's that consecutive wins and losses that DBS showed. So it's amazing. Like,
It
you,
is.
you won't ever see this, to be honest. I don't think in really another strategy. I don't think so. It's pretty difficult to get that with 10 hours.
Yeah, as
It's
long
pretty-
as you get to execute like you do,
Yeah, yeah.
everything's
That's
good.
just practice, Like, I execute like this
Yeah.
way because I've done so much practice, like more than you can imagine. Like, for longer than anyone here, so that I know this plan more than anyone because I made it, and obviously I've been doing it for a long time. So that's why I can execute pretty good. But you just need to practice a lot, and then you can do the same thing, and that's it, really. So yeah, literally, like if I have like if I was you with like a 7-figure, capital funding and everything, like literally this is this is the source. There's still the average over the month. Some days might be 2 hours and no trades. Some days over 30 days. But over 30 days, the average win rate in London law should be 71%. Exactly, not about one day or one trade. Yeah, like literally. Not every day you're gonna see 71% every day. Some days it's gonna be -2, yeah, 0. Some days it's gonna be 100%. Like I've had days where it's been 100% strike rate. Like a lot of my challenges are 100% strike rate. A few of them, like 1-2 trades, 100% strike rate passed, finished. 71% break even and win, 29% loss. Yeah, like 71% pure winners. Break even is 0. So it's nothing. 40-50%. Yeah, the other, exactly, this one here is like 50%, 50% strike rate. Yeah, as well. So over the month, yeah. Crazy, bro, crazy. So it's great, great to see that stuff. Great to see it. Hopefully everyone understands now, like how you should be entering. Very, very important topic. So yeah, man.
Sorry, regarding the London law, whatever. So
Yeah.
you were trading before like New York only. Now you changed to this time right now.
Well, I haven't like fully changed yet, but I probably would if it continues to be like that.
Right.
I probably would, yeah. Just because I live in UK anyway, so when I wake up it's 8 a.m., 7 a.m. Well, I wake up 6 a.m. to be honest, nearly every day, but so I'm already awake and ready for this session. So I could easily just only trade these 3 hours and just leave if I wanted to do that. I could just do that. So if you could do that, then I'd recommend it. Yeah, like just trading these 3 hours or something, and that's it. Yeah, no worries, Alex. I guess while you're learning is to manage expectations. It's something to work towards. You aren't just going to learn and hit 71. Yeah, you're not going to learn now and hit 71% strike rate straight away, but it's possible and what you want to work towards. Exactly, like, there's no way you're just going to hit 100%, 70%, even 50%, like straight away when you're learning. But over time, when it comes to consistency, like showing up every day, executing, following the plan, don't deviate, don't make human errors, human mistakes, because we all make some mistakes in terms of like marking up the wrong ranges, not marking up the chocks properly, or the 1 minute chocks and 15-second chocks and the inducement, forgetting about some things, forgetting about some concepts. You can't be doing all these human errors and typical mistakes and stuff, like you just have to be quite robotic, and obviously it takes time to get used to trading this way or something, even though it's simplistic in a way, but it's also just you have to be robotic and systematic with it, and just keep executing the same thing every time, same way. You think you'll miss a lot more trades? No, you don't actually. No, you don't. We already tested it. Yeah, you actually don't. DBS, you're on the call, bro. Speak up. DBS can tell you everything.
Hey, Cash.
Oh, go on, Ben.
Yeah, so basically, I just have one question about the 1 minute ranges. So if
Yeah,
my
no
1
worries.
minute is like this, and my 15 second is like this, I do not need to wait for a change in order flow, right? I can just go like that because my 1 minute doesn't have any, it's just like one push.
Oh yeah, that's right, yeah.
But if my 1 minute was like this, I need to wait for a realignment, right? Because I need to wait. Okay, cool.
Exactly.
Perfect.
I want to show you that day where there was like losses. Where was it, man? Shit, I can't remember now. Data boy, you remember that day, and it was like, oh, I can't remember. There was so many. There was a 22nd. I think it was like, yeah. Hold on. 22nd, 21st. What's that? Oh, it's yeah. Here you go. This is the one, isn't it? So what happened here was 15-minute was bullish. It comes back into a 15-minute POI. There's no inducement, so the 1 minute, gives you inducement, which is this fake. Oh, it's here, fake chuck, right? Sweeps the fake chuck, gives you a second one, right? So after sweeping that fake chuck as inducement, comes into the POI now, gives you a second chuck, right? The 1 minute range is from here to here, so he comes back in, right? Like instead of just randomly taking that entry like this, taking a loss, it was avoided by doing this. 15 second has to chuck like here, right? So 15 second has to chuck to come back in, right? And there's no 15 second alignment anymore here, yeah? So you could have avoided this loss. And that's not just one scenario, it happened again. This one was valid loss because can you see how the 1 minute chuck and the 15 second is the same leg, yeah? It comes back down. This one is 100% valid loss, yeah? Again, this one is invalid loss because 1 minute is bullish, right? But the 15 second has to come bearish and it never chucks again bullish, yeah? So again, you avoid this loss, you avoided this loss, so 2 losses avoided, 1 taken. That's good, isn't it, right? Instead of 3 in a row. So as DBS said, from testing, no missed winning trades from using this strategy. Like all you do is avoid all the losses. That's amazing. Like you don't understand how good that is. Like yeah, everyone wants to just see winners. But trust me, the fact that you avoid all these losses, you don't understand what it does subconsciously to your mentality and to your psychology, to your brain. Emotions are in check and everything is amazing. Like improves your strike rate, so you're not going to be so down in drawdown, and it affects you. So what's that say? Can we still take a trade on the break of the 1 minute chuck if it's small enough? Yeah, if the 1 minute is like a double confirmation entry, then yeah. I mean, it's so rare that you're going to see like a 1 minute chuck and a 15-minute POI be that small enough to take it off the chuck. Like that's like saying 1 minute chucks like this. Like this is so rare that you're going to see be that small. Like even this and this, 3.1 pip stop loss. It's so rare that you're going to see that. But if it happens, then it happens. Like you can take it, of course. But if it's small enough, if it's underneath like 1.5 pip stop loss, then do it. But it's so rare, like pretty rare.
Yo, Cash.
Yeah, I'll go on, bro.
Got a quick question.
Sure.
I don't know if you've already answered this because I missed the beginning of the Zoom.
Probably.
So just in case, yeah.
Go ahead.
But let's say we're like in a 4-hour POI, right? And then we get a 15-minute chuck and the 5 minute is the same as the 15. Which criteria would you look for in this case?
I said this one, yeah. It's just going to be 5
minutes. Yeah, I probably missed it, but I didn't want to risk it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Therefore rewatch it all afterwards, but it's a 5 minute.
The 5 minute, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. No
just because it's the first chuck on the 4-hour POI. It doesn't matter if it's 5 or 15. If it's the same leg, then I'll use a 5 minute, right? But
and if it's a 15 at the bottom, you use the 15, right?
If it's 15, what?
If we get a 15 like here, we use the 15.
No, it's still 5.
No, like it's in a 4-hour POI though.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you're in 4-hour POI and you get a 5 or 15-minute truck, regardless, I use the 5-minute rules, meaning 1-minute
Okay.
POI and 15-second trucks.
All right. Oh,
Yeah,
good.
yeah. But
That's
but
what
when it's gone and it's now it's gone out, like, and now I use 15-minute rules.
Yeah, for continuations.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No worries, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Perfect. No worries. Ollie.
Okay.
Yo.
I had a question about 4-hour POIs, and I'm not
Yeah.
actually sure if this is going to make sense or not, so bear with me. It might be answered.
Don't worry.
So this strategy is obviously really focused on current price action, isn't it?
Yeah.
All price action which is happening now. So with 4-hour POIs, do you not bother, like, do you just focus on 4-hour POIs in your current 4-hour leg, the order flow range?
No, it's
like,
also the counter trend ones as well.
yeah. Okay, that's cool then. So like you said with, so with the counter trend 4-hour, is that still, would you take the
Same.
5-minute?
Yeah,
Or,
same rule
yeah.
applies.
Okay.
Same as this.
Got you. Yeah. I think I did read that somewhere, but I just wanted to make sure.
Confirm. Yeah, no
That's
worries.
cool.
No worries.
Nice one.
Perfect. Nezha. How you doing,
Hello,
bro?
Cash.
How's it going?
I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm
Good. Did you understand what I said earlier about
Yeah,
the
I understand
trucks
that. But I have another question.
Sure. Good.
Can I show in the short here?
Yeah.
Like, if this was of, so this is my new lower
Lower, high, lower, low, yeah.
Yeah, and if this do like this, so this is only a booth, right? Because this change of
no,
character is.
Don't even call it anything. Don't
Oh.
even name this. Don't even say booth or nothing. Literally, don't care about this, right? Only say this and this is my range, order flow range. That's it. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Don't use this, no, right?
Okay.
This
Then
is
I'm
all
with you.
all internal to this, right?
Perfectly. All makes sense. Thank
Yeah.
you, Cash.
No worries. Kashif, how's it going, bro?
Hey, Cash. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, chilling, bro.
2 questions. I'll try to make it quick. First one is on the realignment. So if you have a 1-minute choke and when it's coming back to the 1-minute POI and it's choking against, we can still use that and 15 seconds for the entry.
Exactly.
So, right. Just from my understanding, why don't we then wait for 1 minute to choke back in our direction again?
You don't need it. You don't need it because due to the 1 minute already has chopped. Yeah. So when it's already given the bearish intentions of the 1 minute, even if the 1 minute is coming back bullish, right? But we have clean, nice POIs that we can use. Then yeah, if we get the confirmation on the 15 seconds, then we can take it as a double confirmation like entry. Yeah. So that's why, if there was no 1 minute chop, then of course, like, you need to see here 1 minute chop again, right? But
if you have the first 1 minute choke from the 15-minute POI, and even if it's choking against when it comes back to the POI, we don't care. If 15 seconds gives the confirmation entry.
We'll take it. Yeah, if you wait for 1 minute every time like that, you're gonna miss a lot of trades.
Understood.
Yeah. Oh, any more questions? No?
No, that's it.
Oh, okay. No worries. Raw FX. Are you saying something? No. Okay. Next one. Yo.
Could you go to the 4-hour chart?
4 hour, yeah.
Because I have a problem with the 4-hour POIs because previous week we used the Doji Candles POI.
Here.
No. Left. More. I don't know how to draw. Two candles left. Yeah, this.
Oh yeah, this, yeah.
Because this was not an official break. This was not a range.
No, it's not a range. It's just a flip POI.
It's a flip. It's a flip.
Yeah, it's not a range. It's just a ST flip. Like it came into a demand zone, it gave a reaction, it broke the demand, and then it came back into this supply that broke it, and then it dropped. Yeah.
So you use the flips this way.
As a POI, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Like it doesn't have to come here and then sell off. It doesn't have to do this. There, like premium and discount of the 4-hour range is just like a confluence. Yeah. So let's say here to here, right? This is a confluence to discount, right? It doesn't mean like it has to come into discount, but it's just a confluence. Like it can do it. It's going to be better if it does. Like here to here, it comes into discount, right? That's good. It's better. It's high probable, more high probable stuff, right? But for example, like this one, it might not come into the discount. It might just do this and make a new range, you know?
Yes.
So we just keep following the ranges until we're wrong. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yo, Cash.
Yo.
Yeah, hi, bro. So I just wanted to ask you the red folder news. So how do you tackle the news while you trade? Like, let's say in New York, you're having like a red folder news. So
Oh yeah,
would
yeah.
you just skip the news or?
Yeah, I just skip it. I don't trade it, so I'll just make sure that I know when it's coming out because yeah, like I don't want to be taking a trade right now as soon as prices come news is coming, because it can just manipulate and wick you out and hit your stop loss, hit your slippage and smash you. So don't take that risk.
All right. So you just entire news time you're not going to trade. Like even after the news, you're not looking for any other entries. So just
Yeah,
skip
after
the
news, after news maybe, yeah. And before news, like like an hour or 2 hours before news, it's fine. But just not like 5, 10, 15 minutes like around the news time, because anything can happen. You don't know what time.
Right.
It might say like 1:30 p.m. on the news, like Forex Factory or anything, but like it can happen a little bit before, it can happen a little bit after as well. Like it doesn't happen bang on. It doesn't need to happen bang on 1:30.
Right.
Such as this impulse. It doesn't have to happen bang on like 1:30 or 2:30. Like it can happen later, like a few minutes later or something.
You can predict, right? Yeah.
So you can't predict it. Yeah, you just never know, man. It's so random. Like it's so manipulated, and you don't know what's gonna happen next. So you just have to follow clean price action only, and then we trade with the clean price action, and that's why you can get high strike rate and good risk to reward and everything. You understand?
Got it. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, no worries. Kashif again.
Yeah, sorry, I just remembered my second question. So in the third scenario, when we have the 15-minute POI coming out, the first 15-minute POI coming out of the 4-hour POI, it's still valid for the entry. So just to be systematic, since the whole strategy is so systematic in the bottom, like keeping all the preferences aside, if it's coming back, should we wait for a 5-minute chop just to give us a more confidence, or a similar 1-minute entry criteria is sufficient?
You can miss a lot of trades with the 5-minute.
Yeah.
Like to be honest, you would have missed this trade on the 5-minute because it chocks like here. So you would have missed that one. You would have had to try and see if you could get a trade like later. But yeah, you can miss a lot of trades with that one.
That's what I wanted to get the clarification. Jumping down on the 1-minute directly is fine, and trading it in a similar manner as the first scenario, where we look for the inducement, the sweep, and then entering on the first minute, 1-minute choke after the sweep.
Yeah. So this one, I think this one actually did give an entry, which is really good. So 5-minute, it did choke bullish over buy to sell, takes the low, takes the high, comes back bullish, yes. So can you see how the 5-minute range is from here now, this push in, push out, gap in the middle, takes the high. So this is your low, this is your high, comes back into the discount, comes into the 1-minute POI, which is over here, this sell to buy wicks, which is a flip zone from this. Supply to demand flip, comes in, 15-second chock here. Let's see how big is the stop loss actually. The chucks here. Comes back in. That's not bad, yeah. 1.5 pips still is good. Yeah, that's a nice entry. This one as well went to 10 out, more than 10 out. Very nice entry. So do you understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to be safer, yeah, like safer to wait for 5 minute chuck, right? Or 1 minute is enough.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah. Thanks.
No problem. Okay. Let's see. Maybe it's worth mentioning the scenario where the 4 hour and 15 ranges are the same and we're playing a 15-minute scenario. When the 4 hour is the same as a 15-minute, right? For example, 4 hour chuck, but the 15 is also the same leg, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to now say that this is a 4 hour demand zone and make sure that 5 minute chuck happens before taking any trade, right? Meaning that this is a scenario that I'm going to play. All right? Does that make sense?
Cash flow, one more question.
Yeah, no worries.
Let's say we have tapped the forward POI, okay, and 5 minutes has just given you a change of character, but we've not tapped the, POI yet on the 5 minutes. And we have came up to, let's say, 50-minute. Let's say this was a forward demand zone and our 5 minutes has shocked bullish, but your 50 minutes is still bearish. So before it taps on the 5 minute, demand, on the refined 1 minute POI, it's tapping the supply on the 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So you still look for the entry on 5 minutes based off the 5 minutes shock.
Yeah. I'm gonna play the sell. Like let's say this is your 15-minute bearish, right? But we're coming to the 4 hour. So price comes up, right? And in the process of going up, there's a 5 minute chuck inside of this, yeah?
Correct. Yes.
I'm gonna look for the sell possibly as well, and then look for a buy in here. So I'm gonna try and catch 10 hour on the sell, and then look for the buy for the 10 hour buy. I need to do that, and you have to make sure that this 15-minute is outside of the 4 hour.
Got it. Okay.
Because if it was inside of this 4 hour, I would never look for a sell.
Yeah. Got that. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, bro.
All right. Nice one. All right. Perfect. Any more? I think we've been on for like 2.5 hours, bro. But yeah, I think this is a very informative session, bro. Like, hopefully everyone gained value, and that clears a lot of questions, a lot of doubts. 2 more hours to go. What is this, like Bitcoin live trading session on Sunday? Yeah, catch some 10 hours. Take care. All right then. If no one has any questions, I will end it here. Yeah, great session. Any questions, let me know like later in the chat and stuff. Just make sure you rewatch everything. Sick, bro, sick. What I'm gonna do as well, because of like the stats showing like London low being like pretty with a pretty high strike rate and stuff, I'll drop the forecast outlooks like at that time instead of like New York Open, so that you can have a look at like what I see and what I'm looking at before the session. All right. 24-hour live session. Yeah. All right, perfect, man. Perfect. Clear.
Top man, cheers, Cash.
Top man. Let's go.
Wait tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Can't wait for tomorrow. Like, yeah, I literally can't wait. To be honest, I'm still waiting for my 300. What's it called? The 5 minimum trading days for MFF, which is annoying, bro. But it's such annoying. I think it's gonna finish on Wednesday, so I can get my verification on Wednesday, so I can work on that. Let's see how it goes.
Yo, Cash.
Hey, man.
After that, you have 1.3 under management.
Yeah, 1.3 million. Yeah.
And how's that divided up between the different prop firms?
So I just need one more with MFF to max out the 600k MFF. So I need to get 100k with that, and then what I'll do, I'll combine the accounts on MFF, merge them together. But then the other ones are like FTMO is like 400k, and then TFF is 400k. But TFF is like my last resort now because I don't. I just hate the fucking situations that they have going on with the slippage and shit. You know. That's it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I didn't know you had the TFF too, so
yeah, TFF. It just TFF is BS now, so I don't rate it as much anymore. They were great before, man. They had IC Marcus at a broker, like they was amazing. That was amazing. But fuck them. Why don't you open 0.01? You can't do on Saturday and Sundays. On FTMOs you can, but on MFF you can't open minimum trading days on Saturday and Sunday, which is annoying, bro.
Wait, you can do it on FTMO?
Yeah, you can, because FTMOs has 10 minimum trading days, so it's worse anyways, regardless. You know,
Yeah.
MFF has 5, so
Headache. It's headache.
It's very, very much a headache.
My MFF's gonna finish on I think Monday or Tuesday.
Which one?
And then I'm gonna do 100k challenge. I've done the first phase.
Oh,
and I'm gonna do the second one.
Smashed
Yeah, and I'm starting FTMO this week. 200k.
Yeah. Is it 200k?
Yeah. 200k. I wanna max it out.
Bad man. Hopefully smash it, bro. That's it. Like if
Thanks,
you follow,
bro.
like you know what you're doing, right? Like literally, I showed you. This is what you should be looking out for entries. This is how you should be doing stuff. And if you
Exactly.
follow,
I actually have a checklist like right in front of me. Every time I enter a trade, I tick everything out.
Yeah.
If it's there, it's there. If it's not there, you don't have to force it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the mindset I have now.
Literally, like whereas what did we have? Like what did we all have like a couple months ago or something, like a few months? Like you just randomly trade and taking everything up and down, like random sells, buys, no plan, no direction. You're just thinking, oh yeah, it could sell from here, but then it could also buy from here. Like stupid, bro.
Yeah.
Just
No,
one
that
direction.
makes sense.
Yeah. No worries.
And Cash, do you know a good trade copier that I can use? Maybe in the future?
I think trade copies, trade copies, like it's only I'd only use it like for the same prop firm. Like, like if you only have one broker, like if you're trying to do like FTMO to FTMOs or MFF to MFF, I think that's the only thing I'd recommend. And social trader tools is good, but there's another one, Synergy.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Synergy is good. Yeah. Damon uses it, and it's good. But the problem is with all this shit, it's like like how the prices and the feed is different on different brokers. So if you copy across like your stop loss and stuff, it's going to be probably different,
and if there's like a glitch, you'll fuck.
Glitch or slippage or anything, it's too risky. Like on a big account, it's too risky. Small accounts, risk it, whatever. But I wouldn't want to blow or risk like losing big accounts because of a trade copy. Or fuck that. Plus, if I got like, that's why I'm merging the MFFs together, because
how are you gonna trade it?
It's better because if you have 300k and then another 300k, like I think it's better for my psychology, because in terms of getting the challenge done, yes, it's harder because it's different numbers, different values, and different like higher amounts, right? It's kind of harder, I think. But then in terms of like the actual account, I think it's easier because I'm so used to risking 1k per trade. So when I risk 1k on 100k, on 100k that's like 1% risk, but 1k on a 300k is only 0.33 risk, which means that like I can lose like 36 trades in a row, and then that would lose the whole account. But I'm not going to lose 36 trades in a row. So that's like, it increases like, increases like the amount of like losses you can possibly take, and decreases like your psychology.
Better psychology.
Yeah, it helps you a bit. I think so. It's better to have it all in one account.
So you're not going to risk 1% on your 300k?
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe if I like maybe in a few months time maybe. But I think at the start.
No need, is there?
There's no need. That's the thing. Yeah.
Like, what is the need? Isn't it? Like
What's
you
the
say,
need?
you're earning enough, so do you know what I mean?
That's
And it
that's the thing.
keep the account safe, doesn't it?
Safe, yeah, it's safe as well. Plus you're risking the same as what you used to do anyway. So it's like if you risk 1k and go 10k, 10,000 is
You
big.
just
Bro.
got
Like,
0.33 risk.
it's
0.33.
only a 0.33 risk.
At the end of the day, 10,000 is 10,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Then if I take another win, like let's say I take 2 wins now, then I made 20k. Then that's enough. Like, and I only risk 0.6 to make that, rather than risking 2% to make that. You see the difference?
And it's bi-week you can do, can you? So every couple of weeks?
Yeah. The first time you get paid is a month, 75%, but then the second time you get paid after that bi-weekly, which then goes up to 80%, and then from the third month on, it goes from 85% profit split.
Yes, you could hit 10%, stop, wait for the 2 weeks, get your payout, then go again.
Go again, yeah. And then if you have 2 separate accounts, like if you have 300k at one and another 300k merged together, then you can obviously trade this one and then wait for payout, and then just trade this one next time, wait for payout or something. You know what I mean? So kind of.
Yeah, and I think you're not gonna have issues with the 100 lots max. I think.
I know, that's what I'm saying though. Like, so it's not really that bad of an issue, because all you have to do is click sell another time on the trade assistant. So it's like 100 lots here, 100 lots here. So then you're risking 2%, 2k to make 10 hours or 20k. That's what I had to do for the challenge. So you can do that on the live account as well. But if you just want to, there's no need to over risk and all that shit. Just risk your 1k, or if you get more confident, then risk 2k. Then if you're really, really confident in the future, like in terms of like you can risk 3k if you want,
Yeah.
But don't be too greedy with it, because.
No, I was gonna max out the FTMI and then like do 1% risk, make 10%, and then chill out for the months, and then come back again and do the same.
Well, that's what I do. Yeah, that's what I do on all the other accounts. On all the 100k accounts, I do that. But on the 300k, it's like there's no need in it. It's like the same money. 1%. 1% on 100k.
It's all about the freedom. Like, I don't want to stay at the charts every single day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, same. Because I've done it too much now, and I'm tired of it. Like,
yeah.
I used to sit down literally 12, 14 hours every day from Monday to Sunday to go through all charts, everything as much as possible. But it killed me. Like my back, my fucking leg, knees,
your eyes,
eyes gone, bro, all gone. So I bought a standing desk now and everything, and just make sure I stand up like an hour or two.
It's a game changer.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, it's the best thing.
Best thing.
Yeah, and the screen size as well. Like, make sure like a wide screen, 49-inch and stuff is amazing for execution. Having like MT4 on the left, having the trade assistant, having the MT trading view on the right. Like, you can just look over the screen and like there's no bezel in the middle or anything. So it's just like one big screen. And you can split screen it. So it's really, really, really helpful. Really good. Yeah. But good luck on it, bro. Smash it out this week. It's gonna be a good week.
Thanks,
I can tell.
Sure.
We know what to look at, like in terms of a little forecast. Like, we got this ST flip zone here, which is the demand to supply flip. This is your buy to sell wicks. I don't use this whole candle here because it's a bearish candle, but I used buy to sell wicks, which is what flipped it. On a lower time frame, this will look like a bullish candle and then a bearish candle.
Yeah.
On a lower time frame. So yeah, we use this and then that's coming to there. So obviously wait for a 5-minute bearish chalk to look for the same entry model that I've literally just showed here. This plays out so well, so often. So keep smashing it until it fails. So 5-minute chalk would be here. Why not? Do you know why?
Because there's no gap.
Exactly. Wicks higher, wicks equal highs, wicks up higher. So none of these are chalks. It's just push down, push up, like this. And then just have an alert here, have an alert at the top of this range. All right, no buys here because we're in for supply. So I'm not trying to buy it because at any moment it could just drop, pull up, drop, it could just drop. So I'm not trying to risk it.
I reckon it's gonna move a lot during like before London.
Or like Asia.
It tends to move a lot during Asia, yeah.
Yeah.
During every session, pretty much.
Yeah, that's fine. Monday's not always the best days usually, but like it's still good. Like whatever happens, if it's clean, it's clean. That's the thing. It's not even about days and sessions and all that stuff. It's literally like if the price action is very clean and it wants to go from here, then it will go from here. Doesn't matter if it's Monday, Sunday, fucking any day, like time, price, it doesn't care. If it wants to go from here, drop or go up, it will go from there. It doesn't matter. So we just have to wait for that clean, nice price action, order flow in your favor, and then POIs, chocks, entries, everything, confirmations, and you smash it. Yeah.
No news even.
Well, no news.
No news tomorrow.
Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good. Just chilling it. A chilling day. So yeah, bro, safe. I'm gonna have to go get some food, bro, and catch you guys later.
Thanks, man. It was a great session.
Yeah, nice one, man. Appreciate
so
it.
much value.
Cheers, guys. Sure, mate.
You're welcome. You're welcome anytime. Yeah, yes. Perfect. I'll upload it onto the Dropbox in a bit. Catch you guys later. Peace.